In the small town of Waverly, there stood an old shop with a creaky wooden sign that read, Harlow's Timepieces. In the small town of Waverly, there stood an old shop with a creaky wooden sign that read, Harlow's Timepieces. Inside, hundreds of clocks ticked in perfect rhythm, grandfather clocks, pocket watches, and tiny cuckoos, all alive with sound. The shop belonged to Mr. Harlow, an elderly clockmaker with kind eyes and hands that moved as precisely as the gears he crafted. But what nobody knew was that Mr. Harlow's clocks weren't ordinary. Each one carried a secret. They could hold memories. One chilly autumn evening, a curious girl named Elara wandered into the shop. She wasn't looking for a clock. She was searching for answers. Her grandmother had passed away a year ago, and Elara longed to feel close to her again. Mr. Harlow listened quietly as she explained, then smiled gently. He led her to a small silver pocket watch, its glass face glowing faintly. "This one is special," he whispered. "If you wind it under the moonlight, you might just hear a voice from the past." That night, Elara held the watch under the silver moon. Slowly, she wound it. The hands ticked backward, and suddenly, she heard her grandmother's soft laughter, as if she were standing right beside her. Tears welled in Elara's eyes, but her heart felt warm for the first time in months. From that day on, Elara returned often, not just to hear the past, but to collect stories from the clock's voices of people who had once lived in Waverly. She began writing them down, preserving them for the future. Mr. Harlow told her, "Memories aren't meant to trap us in yesterday. They're stars guiding lights so we can walk forward without forgetting." Years later, when Mr. Harlow grew too old to run the shop, he entrusted it to Elara. The sign was changed to Elara's Stories, Timepieces, where memories never fade. And so, the little town of Waverly continued to tick not just with clocks, but with love, laughter, and the echoes of every soul who had ever called it home.